Hello everyone and welcome back to Nurse's Lecture Room. Nurse Mercy Mary is here again and I've been getting this question on how to know how many weeks I am with my pregnancy. I don't want to do scan, how to know how far I am gone without scan. So this is an easy way to know how to do it. The first thing is to take note of your last menstrual period. Yes, when was the last time you saw your period? For example, the last time you saw your period, that's the start date of that period was 5th of July. So you write that down, 5th of July. Then what is today's date? For example, today's date is September 16. So how do you know how many weeks you are? So to make it easy is for you to actually calculate how many days from that 5th of July to today, which is 16th of August, the days. Sometimes it might be difficult to start calculating from your calendar, 1, 2, 3, start calculating how many days in between. So what I advise is for you to just go to Google and say, Google, how many days is in between July 5th to September 16th? That's the date you are on that day. So ask Google. Google is going to give you the estimate of how many days. When Google gives you the estimate of how many days, the next thing is to add 2. Because when Google gives you the answer, it doesn't add the first day and the last day. So you add 2 to the number that Google gives you. For example, Google gives you 60 days in between. I know it's more than. If Google gives you 60 days in between, you add 2 to it, which is 62. So when you get that 62, what you need to do is to divide it by 7, because 7 days make 1 week. So when you divide it, you are able to get how many weeks pregnant. You are able to get what? How many weeks pregnant. Let me go over it again. First of all, take note of the start date of your last menses. The start date of your last menses. And when you get the start date of your last menses, calculate how many days from that day till the day you are, till today. So when you calculate how many days it is, divide by 7. Or probably ask Google to help you calculate how many days interval and add 2. So if you don't have the luxury of calculating 1, 2, 3, just ask Google. That's the good thing about Google. Say, Google, how many days interval between this day and this day? It gives you the figure, then you add 2 to it. So when you add 2 to it, the next thing is to divide by 7, and that gives you how many weeks pregnant. Though generally, for example, you are 4 weeks pregnant, conception only happens 2 weeks ago. Yes, conception happens 2 weeks ago, and this calculation is usually very perfect for those with a regular cycle. I hope this video helped you calculate your menses effectively well. All right, so thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this short video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share with a friend if you got value.